Hey guys, welcome to another episode of GreedyCraft with ShadX582. So you may notice a little something. I know when I ended the episode I said I was going to do some of seed planting, and we did. And now he has 10.9 thousand blocks of Infernium Essence. So yeah, it actually got pretty hectic. I've made a seed for everything I could make a seed for, as far as getting Aeon Still and stuff. And it's that they're producing. We do have, or we should have, I think this may have happened again. Remember when I warned you guys about, being careful with your seeds when you're logging on, off, or going into different worlds? Yeah, I think it happened again. We're going to make another coalescent seed, but it's not too bad because we have a lot of Infernium now. So I told you I was going to, and I did. And it wasn't that hard, actually. With the organic producer, or was it the organic processor or whatever, it's pretty easy to get seeds to duplicate, as far as especially these Infernium seeds. So every single one of these are tier 6 Infernium seed. So we're getting a good amount of Infernium. At some point, it was actually so much that the system couldn't handle it. Like, I actually ended up having to, we have these simple crafters over here just basically making blocks of Infernium. I had to break out 2 of those with a drawer as the overflow, and I also had to upgrade this output right here, with a speed upgrade, because there's just so much Infernium coming in at the point where I was like duplicating these seeds that it was just ridiculous. But at the moment, it's making a fair amount. I mean, you could actually watch, now we're in the thousands, but yeah, now we're already at 11,000, see? So you can just watch it, and actually I guess it's easier to watch it from this thing now. See, 10,974, 10,977, and that's, each one of those, of course, is 9 Infernium. So that's going up, 18, 20 Infernium every couple of seconds. So that's cool. Obviously, we're going to have to make another coalescent seed. I was trying to get the coalescence to duplicate, which is what you use the organic infuser for. Like, when it uses a seed, it has a chance to duplicate the seed. And coalescence, is one that we want to duplicate it. So we have been making some ion still as well. Just, as we think about it and stuff. I think we have around like 40 something now. Because we're going to need like 108 of this stuff. You need 108 to make the chroma steel forge. And, obviously we're a bit from that situation, but let's go ahead and I'll show you, I know you've seen me before make these seeds. Need to probably think about getting into multi-craft, like auto crafting, where I can just like request stuff from the system and have it work that way. I haven't done that yet, so that stuff in there. But you see, now we're cranking out some essence, which is good, because probably gonna need a good bit of it at some point, I imagine. Making these seeds obviously costs a good amount of essence. Got to make a upgraded seed. So I think we still had some blue ones, right? Yeah. So we got to upgrade this blue one first. Not a problem. Oops. And then we upgrade this red one. And we'll need one of these thingies. I've had to do this. This is the second time I've had to do this. So it's not like or the second time I've deleted some seeds. Somehow it just gets deleted. Go, put that in there, put that in there, put that in there. We need 3 of these. There we go. And I think that should start working, right? Yeah. So we'll let this guy pump out another coalescent seed. I actually, you can see I've switched over to this Thaumcraft impulse item deck. It seemed to be a little, to me anyway, that may just be a placebo effect. It's just seemed to be a little bit more reliable with not deleting the seed or not like losing the seed, but here's what it is. I mean, obviously it didn't work flawlessly because we lost another seed, but yeah, so I did want to start looking forward. Oh, I don't know what. When I made that farmer, I had to use a soul chases. Now, obviously, I've made farmers before, but I guess I hadn't completed this upgrade sag milk quest before then, so it gave me this quest. So that's cool, I guess. First time we did that. Maybe more skulls for our Thaumcraft area. I did do a little bit of work with the infusion area. Because, obviously we're going to be crafting some things that require a little bit more instability. And, yeah, so we'll put 2 skulls over here. And we'll mirror that. It's got to be symmetrical. That was the word I was struggling to remember last time. And we'll put 2 beside them. And then we'll put 4 in the corners. That should be all of our skulls. Okay, yeah, so we just got some skulls. But yeah, so now we are getting it kind of stable in here. I don't know what happened with the goggles too. Like they're there, but they're not there. You see that? So weird. So weird. In any case, this is a reading much more stable now since obviously we've put a whole bunch of candles and stuff down there. Go back into Thaumcraft's Wizardry. And then maybe throw off our sustainer bauble here so we can charge. And maybe if we go back into this now, it'll tell us what the stability is of it. No, it doesn't still. That's okay. I didn't plan on doing any infusion today, so it's not a huge deal. And then, of course, we moved that upstairs too so that it can get all of our essences that's in our system to it. So just tiny things off camera, nothing huge, nothing really progression-wise. Now, speaking of progression-wise, we got a couple options here. We can either shoot for going straight for the Chaos Dragon, which, would increase the difficulty, maybe give us a couple of these cores and stuff like that, which would mean we'd have to, upgrade our armor to get some chaotic resistance. I'm not opposed to that. And we can also start working towards equivalent exchange. This is super easy. In fact, it's so super easy that I've actually already set it up. Boom, look at that. So, I mean, might as well, right? Because all we got to do now is just smack it with a wand. I just was waiting for night to happen and just forgot that I had it in there that time. So, let's make this happen, Captain. Where is my little smacking wand? There you are. No, that's my illumination wand. There's the smacking one. Okay. Blue. So, equivalent exchange looks like the GOAT when it comes to resourcing, because you can just feed it stuff, and eventually, I know it's not equivalent, just like the little intro says sometimes, equivalent exchange is not equivalent. It's like 4 times or something the amount of resources that you would put in is what you get out. But you can make a buttload of sand really, really, really fast. And I don't know what the EMC value is of sand. I'm guessing it's super low, but you could just like have that being fed into the system, I would imagine, which would give you enough, over time to make some cool stuff. But hey, check this out. We got us a Philosopher's Stone, right? I have no idea how to use this thing. Didn't really get into it with my last playthrough. I remember way back in the day, when Diroso Friend was doing it too, and even before that, when it originally came out, this thing was super powerful. That little tablet thing you could make, man, it was like 8,000 something cobblestone, give you a diamond. That was cool back in the day. However, obviously it's been changed for this mod pack, and a lot of things have been revamped as far as, difficulty and stuff goes. One thing I was looking at is it looks like there is a way, world transmutation, right? So how do you do that though? Like, how do you transmute? I'm guessing you got to charge this thing up, right? I mean, obviously it looks like it has a charging bar or a different stages bar. Like you can change the stages on it, which is probably something in the controls. Mode maybe. We're looking for a equivalent exchange. It's just enough items. Yeah, Project E. So change mode, Alt G. Okay. So Alt G does nothing. It's probably contradicting in some other mod or something like that. Shift G? Chestplate does not support injection. Alright, so let's try changing that. Let's see, can we do project? Maybe category? I don't see it in the... Oh yeah, here it is. Okay, so this project E stuff. I don't know, man. Like, there's so much stuff in this mod. Control G, maybe? Yeah, there we go. Switch to panel mode. Switch to line mode. Switch to cube mode. I don't know what that is, but we're going to go back to cube mode. Okay, so I remember a long time ago you'd have to charge this up with like coal or alchemist coal or something like that. And honestly, I don't know how that works now. So let's see if we got some, we do got some alchemical coal, right? I don't know what that just did. It's making a sound when I do that. What's going on with that? I don't know. But let's go where there's some antimatter real quick. Because it says in world transmutation. And I'm pretty sure I'm messing this up because I feel like we're going to need... Oh, one other thing. So, I don't know if this works the way it's supposed to or something, but I basically put torches out here all around this. Added some glass slabs just in an effort to try to make sure the snow doesn't fall. And yeah, I could do some water mills or some lava mills or something to guarantee we get, you know, enough power to keep our flight going. But probably going to get into draconic armor sooner than later anyway, so I didn't want to focus too much on it. So that's what it did. That's what I did. Okay, so we're looking for liquid antimatter, right? That I don't believe is liquid. That's like colarium something. Let me make sure. Always good to double, triple check. Don't just double check. You got double, triple check. Sure you cleaned up our inventory a little bit before we got into this. Well, okay. So, I think this is just colarium water or something. Yeah, liquid colarium bucket. So just put that back. We are looking for liquid antimatter, which should be found like in the bottom of this place. I've seen it before. Alright. Create a flight. Yay. And in a second, I'm just going to start digging straight down because I have no fear. There we go. That looks like liquid antimatter. So, and it says world transmutation, which leads me to believe it's done in the world, right? So if we just make us a little stronghold or a little place where we could sit without that stuff. These guys coming after us. I guess he don't care. He said kamikaze. I have no fear. I was like, okay, dude. We'll just go over here then. So this, definitely liquid antimatter. So if we take our little dude and say, loop. Boom. Oh, okay, okay. So you just shift click. And then you can pickaxe this thing. And then it got destroyed or something? What the heck? Alright, fine. Is it using the alchemy coal? I couldn't tell. Evidently it was using something, I don't know. Alright, so we got us a block of metal, pure metal. So that's part of this, right? Yeah, that got like 8 up though, so I don't know how much of that we need, but it doesn't seem like it's super extremely hard to get. I guess just for the sake of it, we'll pick up 14 buckets of this real quick. Is it like, yeah, bucket mode. And just have this on us, right? Oh god, no. That stuff hits hard. Woo, heal ourselves. Num num num. Thank you, glove. Okay. Yeah, you gotta be careful with that stuff. So, do we get 14 buckets of it? We do. Alright, let's go back to the house. So that's one part of the mystery. So, we still got 6 alchemy coal. Looks like that just does stuff, I guess. I wonder what else it does. Let's see. So, use world transmutation, turn some stone. So, nothing really overpowered. Okay. Can turn stuff back and forth, obviously. Different saplings into different saplings. Looks like carpet back into wool. Okay. Nothing exciting. Nothing super exciting. I guess that's the most useful thing it has, is what we just did. Because that's what's required for one of the things. Block of antimatter. What else is this used for? A basic energy EMC link. Now that sounds like it could, ooh, those, nah, yeah, we're not even have to put, we can make those yet. Not quite there. So we will, let's put you in a separate chest somewhere. How about, let's make a chest. Because I want to keep track of how close we are to making this happen. And we'll just throw you. Getting kind of cluttered, huh? I mean, there's so much in this mod pack, it's hard not to get cluttered. But it is what it is. Let's throw you over here, right? And we'll put that in there because we're trying to keep track of how close we're getting to this E equals MC squared quest, the energy matter conversion core. We got that. We got this. Let's get the red matter out. About. Boop. Yeah, we got one of these. Put that in there. Obviously, chroma still we're working on. We're getting towards that. These we can make. Transmutation gem. Probably has to be like a new one. So we'll have to make one of these. Not hard to do these either. We got plenty of potential energy being stored up in there, so we'll get that done. We'll get some of that stuff done off camera, keep track, because that's obviously one step of what we're doing here to get closer to Project E. And probably should, well, I guess we'll just keep it on us now. How about that? Probably should have dumped that back out and picked it up with the other bucket, but it is what it is. This seed should be done making now, right? Yeah. So we'll just go back up here. Keep this guy duplicating. It does go pretty fast though. See, watch, you put it in there. Bloop. We'll go with that. We've got a back stock of this, you know, organic fluid now. We got 55 buckets of it chilling here. It was chewing through the organic fluid when I was duplicating the seeds. And I also got machine gearboxes on all of our machines here, and the power handles, you know, no problem. Well, except for this one. Oh, I don't know how much more I'm going to use. I may end up taking this one out and putting it somewhere else or something. I don't know. Because I just really used that because I was like adamant, no, not happening. But, yeah. I guess we could start looking at upgrading our armor so that we can fight the dragon. That's a thing as well. So let's go in here. Go to materials and new. And chaos resistance. So reduces any incoming chaos. Stacks across all armor pieces. So it's really just the awakened core. And that doesn't seem too bad, but obviously awakened cores take some time to make, right? Let's go see how much. I think it's like 5% each piece. And it stacks across all of your stuff. So you could basically put, let's see, this has 1 modifier, 3 modifiers, 4 modifiers, 4 modifiers. So you could put like, you know, 4 on this one. And this says, okay, so each one is 5. So ideally, you'd want like 20 of these things Obviously, we don't have enough modifier slots to get 20 unless we do some stuff to increase our modifier. Pause just 1 second here. I did find out later that you can basically have 5 per modifier slot. So you can have 25% resist on each one of your pieces, only using 1 modifier slot on each one. So back to the episode. You know, we got 4 on that one. Let's go add them up again real quick. So we could do 4, 8, 11, and then 16%. Or 16. 16 out of 20. I guess that's as much as we're going to be able to do. Don't really foresee us using anything else. And we did upgrade this to titanium as well. I guess I could show you guys that too, like what I do to farm titanium, because it isn't the easiest thing to come by. Titanium is in the end. To my knowledge, it's the only place that you can really find it. And I came up here for no reason, because we have the end is in our portal downstairs. Boom. Okay. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so we got the end here. And really all I do is I break out this chunk loader, right? So, or the chunk analyzer. And I'll fly down, because at the bottom, no mobs will be messing with you while you're doing this. I'll hit my chunk right here, right? I'll say scan this chunk. And if there's some titanium in this chunk, I will look for it. So scan this chunk. No titanium. Scan this chunk. There's titanium in this chunk. So there's only 1 per this whole chunk. And this is like every like 4 or 5 chunks. Maybe I'll come across 1. So then what I'll do is I'll take out this prospector, which I think it does like 30 or so blocks in. And I'll just start prospecting it in a line, right? So I'll just be like, boom, nothing there, nothing there. And I'll just do this until I come across some titanium. It's better to do where you see 2. Like, I was trying to see if I could find that 1 for you guys easily, but it is kind of hard, obviously, to find that 1, even with this setup. So that has 1. Let's see if we can find 1 with 2. Okay, so this one has 2 titanium ore. Let's see if we can find it in this one right here. Oh, there you go. See? Super good. So along this line is some titanium ore. Let's go ahead and mine up. Super interesting, right? And he just fell down because that's what happens. All right, there's the titanium ore, and there should be 2 right here too. Let's grab this. Boop. And there you go, 2 titanium ore. So I did that, and then of course, you know, since we can quadruple our ore, it's actually going to give us 8 titanium, which in the grand scheme of things, it helps a good bit. And like I said, since we upgraded this stuff too, let's throw that in there. Yeah, this actually works a little faster as well. So I think I may have some. Oh yeah, so I have 23 titanium. So not bad. Looks like we could, because I just noticed the name of that is JOPCA, which means we could probably make a seed out of that. But who really wants to do all that nonsense, right? Make sure this guy up here is still processing. Yeah, processing. So it's less than 1% chance that this duplicates. But when it does, it's nice. Go ahead and start another one of these. And we'll just make sure we have more matrix seeds in here. Do. Enough for 34 coalescence matrices. There we go. That's processing. Cool. Boom. So that should... Yep. Made us one... Just one C2 though, so... Okay. To the next thing. So, these draconic... The awakened cores. If we can make 16, because we have 16 modifier slots, so we'd like to get 16 of these guys, which is 12 of these, 32 Aeon Steel. See, that's the thing, dude. It's like you progress in one end, like we need Chroma Steel, but we need Aeon Steel for that too, right? So it's like, dang, you're progressing in one thing just to get cut down. So we technically have 32 Chroma Steel right now, so the Chroma Steel is not an issue. The Awakened Draconium Ingots, that's not an issue either, because that's actually as well in our seed. I mean, not going fast. We should probably get some growth accelerators. So we still got the majority of our Infernium stuff over here. Those Jacobib seeds or whatever, dude, are annoying because they don't stay planted. You have to keep planting them. But I think it's just Aqualite and Aerolite, which is not super hard to come by right now anyway. So the Awakened Draconium seeds are right here. And I don't know how much we have of those. I mean, obviously these just make nuggets. We only have 7 ingots. Oh god. Well, it makes 3 nuggets though, so that's cool. So let's see. And then these cores. Oops. Not going to be a lot of them for sure. Like 10 extra ones. Okay. So far we got like, oh, we got draconium blocks though, but those are also used to make the draconium thing, right? Let's see. Maybe not, I don't know. No, it's just these. So I think we have the amount that we need for these two, 32, because in those blocks we got a good bit. Do I want to use all the blocks for that? Maybe. Maybe I do. I mean, draconium itself is not hard to get. And you could just use blocks to make draconium. So maybe we do want to do that. Infernium. I want to say these can also be turned into seeds, but it looks like that's a negative, or nuggets. Yeah, so these can also be turned into seeds. I don't know if I've already done this. And these are the Jeopsie, whatever that stands for. I don't know if I already made these or not, dude. I made a lot of seeds. Lots and lots of seeds. But I think I was focused on the Aeon Steel production, so I don't think that I made one for those. Does not look like it. So, make one of those seeds. I also go farm for it. Let's see. Infernium. There you go. Now you can work, right? Yeah. Make us some Infernium seeds. And Infernium may not even be like a big deal to make the seeds, because that is found in the Nether. And again, we can use the same kind of like process to find it, where we go there, we look in the chunk. If it's not in the chunk, if what we're looking for is not in the chunk, then we don't go for it. But we'll see how this works out. Obviously, we're going to need more Infernium. Right now, I think that's where we're sort of blocked at, because we're going to need 32 Infernium. We only have 17. But, I mean, that's really only finding, like, 8 or 4 more of these ores, and we'll be good on that. We'll start the process. Let's go ahead. And that's not even counting, like, you know, the requirement for these things right here, because we're going to need 32 of these things. which means 128 of these things. Yeah, 128 of these things, which is whew, that's all the draconium in the world. No, I'm just playing. I mean, we could get started those. We could do like 5 real quick, right? How many can we make? We got lots of diamond, I know. Obviously, not infinite amounts. How much draconium do we have? I mean, we already have 30. This is the thing. I keep going into this thinking it's like, bro, we have so much stuff to do. And then you look at the materials that you have from like completing quests and stuff like that. And it's like, wait, we're almost there. So just 2 more of these guys. That's enough of that for these 2. And then we'll need 64 draconium ingots, 64. Now the cryonium ingots is maybe we're kind of at a loss. You know, Frostmaw requires iron still to summon, so we'd rather, and we do have the seeds going for that, but this is one of those that you gotta watch because, and you gotta, whoa, what? Why was I picking up stuff? Who was dropping stuff? Oh, maybe someone died outside. So the chromium one is also tricky because it stops dropping its seed, and on top of it stop dropping its seed, it also requires a crux. So I have the seed and I have the crux, right? And it duplicates pretty fast. So I may just want to throw this guy into the system, if I'm being honest. Like 16 seeds, dude. But obviously, it, you know, since it requires a crux, you can't just like plant them. You can't just like do that. But it's not cytosnite anyway. It's chromium that we're looking at. Bloop. Right, aqualite, aerolite. Oh, maybe it's aerolite. Maybe I'm being crazy. Maybe you can't make these with a seed. No, you can. Just haven't made the seed, evidently. But that's another one of those, you know, Geoka ones. So make one of these seeds too. And we may just go and fight what's his name a few times too. That's just how it's gonna be. Wasn't like he was a super hard fight. You know, it's kind of fun to do something different too every now and then. But every time I fight him, it's like, you know, 2 aeons still. So it's like we're eating away at our aeons still again, you know? He's still producing? Yeah. I guess we'll go fight this dude again. See how much we get from the fight. Boss fight. Oh no. Oh yeah, and this is weird. Sometimes these don't render. So it's like I'm in here and I'm safe, but I'm completely like invisible to stuff. So weird. Yeti Arena. That's where we're going. Right. And we left this over here, so we just gotta break that. And boom. It's now snowing. He just likes hot places, bro. Is it not snowing? Yeah, it looks like it's snowing. Right, I see little bits of snow coming. Maybe it's this snow that's on top of this stuff. Hold on. Let me clear this off real quick. Eat us something, how about? Ooh, good thing that happened too. So now we know we're like out of food. Probably don't want to be fighting Frostmaw while we have no food on us. Although we have creative flight now. And maybe that's what it is. It doesn't like us having creative flight. Because I remember somebody saying something about sometimes you have to take this off to fight these guys. No? Huh. I am kind of at a loss here. Regardless, we know we want more food. That's a thing. Let's go make more food. I mean, it's obviously snowing. I'm gonna have to put some torches down on this thing. So what's the deal? I had this happen before, where it was like, it seemed like it wasn't snowing in my body, like it just stopped snowing in the world, like no matter what I did it wouldn't snow. Let me try something real quick. Just if I break this, so we know right now that this is not. Yeah, okay, so that the structure's fine. Here we go. So the structure itself is fine. So I know there's nothing wrong with the structure. The snow can be there. It's just saying that it's got to be cold and it's got to be snowing. This is supposed to make it snow. Ritual snow. It costs 5,000 LP to do. Alright, I had this happen a long time ago, and everybody in the Discord was kind of like unable to figure it out too. And what it ended up being was I had to actually reinstall the whole mod pack, which is kind of dangerous. You know, yeah, we're gonna try that though. We're gonna try it, see what happens. Wish me luck. I'll bring you guys back.
3 hours later.
Alright, we're back. Hopefully this didn't mess anything up. I know a lot of this stuff, some of the stuff is going to be messed up just due to the fact that, like, controls and stuff, but we'll get into that whenever it happens. So now, how do you feel? Nope, cold and snowing, so... Oh, it's because this got converted into the Dreadlands over here? Really? This does not look like the Dreadlands. But evidently it's saying, because right just in this area, it says Dreadlands. That is kind of super weird, if I'm being completely honest. Over on this side, Dreadlands too. So, what the hell is going on here? Stuff is getting converted into the Dreadlands, I guess, right? Well, we'll have to move our stuff then. And we have water, right? Yeah, we got some water, so we don't need to take that ice with us. We'll take this guy with us. We'll take our waystone with us. And we'll go somewhere that doesn't say Dreadlands. How about? Boss? That dude's not a boss. Still in the Alps. So this over here seems like it's like a lot of Alps. Just a lot. Now, one of the other things that happened with this fight, the Yeti fight, was that he fell off the side of a mountain. And if possible, I'd like not to have that happen again. Just because it kind of cheesed the fight a little bit, you know. Go ahead and get our building gadget out. Tell this dude to do a horizontal wall, 15 by 15. And we want to make it out of... Let's grab this guy out too, because we want to make it out of marble. That did look nice. I like the marble with it. Oh, we don't have the marble with us anymore. So stone it goes. Alright. Let's put this guy... This over here is not Dreadlands at all. Okay, we'll put this guy right here. Boom. So this is a 15 by 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it needs to go over 1. So this right here is the center. This says the Alps. This says the Alps here. Let's go ahead and put our waystone down too. Obviously, it looks like it's snowing to me. Okay. Let's try this again. 15 by 15. Oh, wait. It probably had some snow involved, right? Or maybe it didn't quite get to 15. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yep. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Whoa. We are way off center there, aren't we? Maybe we were just one off center. Alright. Yes? Yes, okay. We got our 6. Definitely was already snowing. You know, if this is that healing water, this might not have been such a good idea to do it here. But we can get across. Yeah, he was immune to this. Okay, so he is still immune to that, obviously. I'm gonna do this. I fear not you. And now they can't pick me up, right? Ah, they picked him up. Whee! Now he's gonna go after them, maybe? I don't know. I do not fear you. Behold, this armor is amazing. Yes, yes, you take this smacking to the face. Yes. Give me that chromium. And whatever that extra thing is. Ice crystal. Ooh, recharges while in inventory, so it makes a whirlwind? Huh. What do you do? Yeah. Ah. Do some damage on you. Ah, like 1 damage. This does like 500s of damage sometimes. I think I know which one I'd rather be using. Oh wait, do we still not have that in our inventory? It didn't get picked up? It probably went into our bag of mining stuff. Yeah, okay. Let's throw this stuff in here. So I already poured in here. Okay, and we'll bring this guy. I guess we'll kill these guys too. Oh, where you going, bro? And this guy. Kablam! Kablam! Kablooey! And we'll just set this guy here. And then when we need, if we need, we'll put some water on him. But yeah. So how much do we get per boss fight of that? 24 is not bad. 24 isn't hard. Well, maybe we'll do this again. You know, if it's gonna give us everything, right? Thinking about it, we probably lost our seed again because I completely uninstalled the game. Yep, missing input item, bro. But we need coalescence, bro. I'm hungry. Num num. Let's go ahead. We'll make this again. Do this off camera. Bring you guys back. You know, if I'm being honest, I'm almost to the point where it was like we were growing this stuff just fine. Like, if I'm being completely honest, coalescence, I was completely happy with 6 growth accelerators growing that seed just fine. So obviously we still need to make the seed. And I want to make some growth accelerators, bro. That's expensive too, but... So we got 4 at least now. Because quite honestly, I do not want to lose another one of these seeds. That's expensive. Every time we make one of those, it's pretty expensive. But now you can see, we're still getting that a good fair bit. This guy's getting a lot of gold too. Like, I just threw him in there just as something. This guy's still getting our ender heads, our wither heads and stuff too, so that's cool. So let's go pick where we want this. I think what I may end up doing too, all those weird seeds that end up dropping themselves. So if you look here, just sort of came up with this idea, right? So if we look here, there is a range on this farm. It doesn't hit these 3 rows. So if we put like a regular, like actual additions farmer over here and have it where it doesn't mind, like it doesn't matter if it mines these, I don't think, but basically have it just at a range where it can't reach this stuff. So like 9 back this way, maybe, right? Maybe then we'll be able, or maybe we'll just make a whole new like plot of farm just for those seeds that propagate themselves, and we'll have the actual addition farmer just go and let it go to work on it. Or we can, you know, thinking about it too, we can clear off part of this farm, because obviously we don't need this canola anymore. That's just, it's null and void. But then again, looking at this again, so this reaches all the way over there. So basically we want to make sure that doesn't harvest those Jekyll seeds if we can, which I guess just makes the most sense to do it over in this 3x3 patch. Again, I don't think it matters if it harvests, if the actual addition farmers harvests this part. So just putting like an actual addition farmer right here, right? Or right here where this, nah, I guess it's right here where this bee thing is. Or maybe even behind it, like dig into that. And then it'll farm up to like over here. So it'll, yeah, it'll get these 3 seeds, but these are just Infernium seeds, right? So it's not like too bad if something bad's were to happen to these. But yeah, so that way it'll propagate itself and it won't have a problem replanting its stuff and everything too. I don't know, that's what I'm thinking. At least until we get enough of those seeds to where we can have like a section just for itself, basically. That's what I'm thinking. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. That's something, you know, if you have a better way of doing these weird seeds that propagate themselves, I'm all for hearing it. This guy's done. Okay, we're done, dude, planting you in the thing. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take some of these weird ones that plant themselves. Let's say maybe aerolite. What's a good one? Or the fire one? No, the fire one doesn't plant itself. What's one of these? Let's see. Yeah, air. Maybe we'll do aqualite or something, because aerolite seems that we have a good amount of that. So So if we do aqualight, how long does it take to propagate in this thing? No, that's not it. That's airlight. You must be aqualight. Yes, indeed you are. So let's see how fast this one actually... Oh, we got to change the filter. And this actually is easier to change the filter on too, so... Been doing that. It's actually working well for me as well. Make sure it's not processing anything. Throw you in there. If you get lost, I don't feel so bad. Let's see how fast you propagate. Oh, it just got just got put back into the system. Okay. So that's a thing. May have to do something with this, or just take this out of the system for a while. If we... It's already got 194 of these seeds, dude. Stupid. Just throw 11 of them in there, right? I just want to see how fast this propagates. So, see, that actually goes pretty fast. That's gonna fill up pretty quickly, I think. But whatever, it is what it is. Let's go here. And this land's not really getting used. Right? And we had like another one. Where did I put it? I think we had one still that was being used, yeah. What seed are you planting, dude? Was it just some Infernium? It's just some Infernium, okay. Well, obviously we can get better use out of it than that. So we want to put this guy right here. And then we'll go back. The hole we made. See, there's the one for a Sidus Knight, but like I said, it does that weird thing. So if we throw some dirt back, till this, throw down this guy. Is this where our Sidus Knight is? No. It's right beside it. Where the Nether Star seed is. Oh no, that's the Nether Star Crux, okay. 2-6, 2-2, well, obviously. So where is the... Ah, it's right here. But the problem is, like I said, dude, it like basically takes itself off. Can do something tricky with it, but... And that actually, it doesn't take a lot to... And we got a lot of Sidus Knight, really. I mean, I know it doesn't look like it right there, but if you go in here... You know, we got a block right here. We got 54 more of them right here. And that's an equivalent of 40 going into the thing. So, plus you got 11 seeds already from what it's been doing. And they probably populate pretty fast too. That's down to the 5th one. Not like if we ever need to grow some stuff, we can't just come in here and throw it down and do that. But we'll let it do it again. We'll let it go through another cycle, see what happens. Obviously this guy's going to work. $249 of that essence. Don't foresee that being an issue anytime soon. Done yet? It's not processing. Oh, it should be processing. Because we need a whole bunch of this stuff. Let's be careful with that. Let's throw this in here first. Bloop. go. Processing. You can tell that this started picking up a little bit more when I did that because it started using more energy. But yeah, so now still need a few more of these, and evidently fighting that boss is really efficient way of getting it, even though I use some what you call it, doing it. Let's try again. Boom, boom. We'll fight this guy again. Not like it's a hard fight, right? Zone guys are betraying him. Yep, once again, not hard, not hard. Bunch of ice in the arena now. And now we have enough chromium to do what we were trying to do. Let's go back to the workstation. Let's go up here. Sidus Knight's probably already ran through, yeah. So 16 Infernium ingots, which, well, we know we got these. We'll put these in here first. Boom, boom. Ugh. Really, bro? Or is that actually got 8 in it now? Let's see. Scene mode active, scene mode. Okay, so yeah, that pulled the 8. And then the Infernium ingots. Let's put this here. Okay. Oh no, we don't need those. We just need Draconium ingots. So we need 16 of those. Boom. Boom. Alright. And then it's nether stars, right? Yeah. Let's start essence. Does that get the recipe going? It does. So get us 8 of those. This is gonna pull a lot of power. Well, I mean, what's it good for if we're not using it, right? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Woo, using that power now, boy, let me tell you. Boom. And just for curiosity, let's go look and see if we can, if we're fast enough. 700 RF a tick. Cool. 700,000 RF a tick. Let's get that straight. And should be able to make this as the last one we'll be able to make. Woo! Used up some power. Well, that's cool. Now this guy can stay working. Work, bro. I make you so you work. Maybe get looking into some ender, what is it? Ender distics or ender generator or something like that. I heard it does real well. Alright, so that's as many as we can make. Let's go on here and drop this on our armor. Now it says it's stacked, so I'm guessing that you only need, you know, total, like, no matter where you put it, it's going to give you some protection against this guy. And since we have a whole bunch on our legs and our feet, we're just going to separate it between there. So we'll put 3 on this guy. right? And we'll put 3 on this guy. Chaos resistance 2. So this gives 15 chaos resistance, and this one should give 10, right? So that's 25% chaos resistance. I think we're still gonna get owned so bad. I think we're gonna get like kind of destroyed. But hey, it's been a while since we died, right? What do we got on this? We got our speed thing, right? Whew. Like catching up to the Ender Dragon too, because super fast may be an issue. I mean, we do go pretty fast with this, I'm not gonna lie. Maybe we should take... Do we have a speed potion? We do. We have a Deja Vu, which increases speed. And we have a potion of swiftness, which increases speed. And we'll go ahead and we'll repair our bobble a little bit, because halfway down, just to make sure we keep speed on. Alright. Send to the, no, it's not the nether. No. We need to go to the end. What am I doing? Got some eggs. No chickens. Alright. We got plenty of food. I just made some food, so that's cool. Let's see how bad we get destroyed by the Chaos Dragon here. Now, I do know you can hit this dude with projectiles, though, so that's a bonus. Let's go to, what, negative 5,000? 5,000 it looks like is where we're heading. Actually, this is a good source of draconium, I want to say. Yeah, I remember seeing these before, these little meteorites that get thrown. And they're like a lot of draconium, right? Let's see. Yeah, look at that. We'll put a waystone here. If we ever need to mine some of this stuff. We got the seeds, but I mean, we also got a whole bunch of waystones, so make some use of these. And we'll go back to getting there. And I think what I want to do right here is I'm going to place a waystone down again. So obviously that's a lot of traveling that just happened. We'll name it Chaos. And almost there, guys. Go ahead and pre-pop these potions. I noticed no difference in speed. I guess it is a little faster. Okay, it's faster. Alright. This looks like about it. There he is, the guy that's gonna kick our booty. Oh yeah, look at that damage, bro. Oh god. Yep. I have died 9 times, and I was annihilated by the Chaos Dragon using Dark Energy. So, as you see there, our blood armor did nothing. I mean, it did a little bit, but the Dark Energy goes straight through the blood armor. So we are gonna have to up our armor game a little bit, but for the meantime, guys, I hope you guys enjoyed watching me get my butt kicked by the Chaos Dragon. And you know, if you have any suggestions I could be using for that guy, you know, obviously I know I need to get the chaos resistance up more, but other than that, as far as like armor upgrades, you know, just real quick, all this is titanium, blood infused, and still leaf armor at the moment. It's really nothing special. So if you guys have some, you know, things you'd like to see me do, go ahead and leave that comment. And as always, have a great day.